Good morning. So today we leave Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Sad to leave, already making plans to come back.
It was really fun. Had a good time. We're headed on 90 west towards Seattle.
We're going to make a little detour in Leavenworth, Washington. If you've never heard of this charming little German town, we cannot wait to share it with you. We started our morning by heading back into town to pick up coffee at Dutch Brothers before heading to Treaty Rock. My aunt told us that we really should stop off and see it since it was on our way to Seattle and right off of the freeway. What we expected to find was a roadside setup, and we arrived to find picnic areas and wildflowers and 4 acres to explore. We of course looked at the map, and instead of going around the circle to the right, we went left. The long way around. But the payoff was big. There were so many wildflowers along this walk. In June of 1871, Chief Celtis of the Coeur d'Alene tribe and German settler Frederick Post made a verbal agreement. Post was granted 200 acres of native land to build a sawmill. As part of the agreement, Post would provide lumber to the tribe. The purchase of the land is preserved in a pictograph on a granite cliff in Treaty Rock Park, and may be the only place in the United States where a contract with a native tribe was signed on rock. I have to admit that this part of the walk made me nervous. To be there, just the two of us, in what felt to be a very secluded area, but knowing we were right in the middle of town had me a bit worried. But it was all worry for nothing. All we found were more wildflowers, beautiful trees, and yes, finally, Treaty Rock. Treaty Rock was placed on the National Historic Register in 1992, representing the coming together of two cultures. It was really cool to read the history and find out that both the indigenous people and the white people consider this to be a good treaty, not often heard of in American history, and see this area preserved. We didn't see any graffiti, but over the years the site has been struck by vandalism. So plexiglass was placed on the face of the engraved rock to protect it. Cameras were installed, and local police continued to monitor the area. We loved the fields of camas dotted with many other types of flowers. What a nice way to start our morning. We took the 2 northwest towards Leavenworth and found some deer and agricultural fields as far as our eyes could see, including mustard fields and whatever this beautiful recently harvested orange grain was that made for such a beautiful view over the undulating hills. We made a brief stop off at Banks Lake to enjoy the views, get a snack, and use the facilities. Soon after, we found this beautiful gorge. We never did find out a name or if it even has one. If you're familiar with the area and know the name, please leave it in the comments below. As we got closer to Leavenworth, we discovered this whole area devoted to orchards. Apples, pears, cherries, and more. It would be great to be staying in this area at harvest time. Then we arrived at the Bavarian themed town of Leavenworth, Washington. The main street of this area is pedestrian only, so we started searching for parking while taking in the sights.
Hey y'all, this is the Lazy Traveler and Cat. We are in the town of Leavenworth, Washington. It reminds me a lot of Solvang. They call it a Bavarian township. It's really cute. A lot of pedestrian access only streets. So we're gonna check it out and see what we can find.
All right, let's go take a look.
We not only found parking, we found free parking. And yes, I took a photo of the meter in case we got a ticket. Our first stop was going to be food. We were both very hungry after our drive. We found Icicle Brewing Company instead. Harry loved the beer so much he went back and bought a shirt. But we were still hungry, and fortunately, found King Ludwig's Gasthaus.
Hey, here we are. We found a Bavarian cafe. We're gonna have schnitzel and spätzle.
This place is called Ludwig's. Let me give you a look around. Cozy fireplace. It was a bit chilly outside. New Schwanstein. I went to see New Schwanstein with my mom several years ago and fell in love with the area and the food, especially the schnitzel, which I've now learned how to cook at home and is a family favorite. The food here was as close to authentic as I have ever found in the US. So good. It really is fun just to walk around and enjoy the architecture, the shops, and the snacks, but I knew we were in trouble when we found Kris Kringle's. And of course, Harry found a Christmas shop.
A Christmas shop, the Kris Kringle Christmas shop. Oh my gosh.
We are such a sucker for Christmas stuff. If you love Christmas shops like we do, then this one will become a favorite. And we love the Halloween section too. Apparently Harry wasn't the one we had to worry about, since it was me who found lots of souvenirs for family and friends. And of course, something for us too. Leavenworth wasn't always a Bavarian town. It started off as Icicle Flats in 1890 and was a lot more like Deadwood than the Black Forest. After the railroad left, the town nearly died out, till city leaders came up with the idea to turn it into a Bavarian-themed tourist destination and save the town. While there is a lot more to do in this area other than the themed center, the festivals, holiday light shows, plus great food and hospitality will keep drawing you in. We simply loved it and plan to come back and spend a lot more time exploring the area. We made our way west along the Wenatchee River, which also runs in the middle of Leavenworth, and soon we were enjoying the Seattle skyline. We ended up with some last-minute plan juggling, which suddenly allowed us to stay one night here in town, as well as meet up with Harry's mom the next morning, and we wanted to do it right, including views of the Space Needle and staying at the Mediterranean Inn in downtown with its incredible rooftop views.
Hey, so we're ending our day. We're here in Seattle. Check out the view from the rooftop access that we have from the room. It's really cool. We can see downtown Seattle and out to the, I guess that's the Puget Sound. Leavenworth was a really cool town. Great food, cool atmosphere. The town looks great, so it was really fun.
And near our hometown,
in Monterey, there is a little Danish town called Solvang. We featured that before on the vlog. This really had that same sort of feel, but it was amazing. The food was amazing, and everything, the decor, everything. We just fell in love with this place. We definitely need to go back and do more exploration. I'm telling you, there's just so much to see. So take care, everybody. Safe travels, and we'll see you next time. This is a truly lovely boutique hotel, but it was a splurge. Our only hotel splurge of this trip, but totally worth it because of this rooftop alone. We grabbed a quick bag of just okay burgers at the place across the street, mainly because that was my dad's name and he loved neon, and then enjoyed the nighttime rooftop views of the Sound and the Space Needle. We'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button and join us next time as we explore the city and share some of the popular places and some hidden treasures with you.